you so much. So moving on next, may I invite His Highness Datu Pradeep Sapkota. He's a special guest for tonight. He's the founder, director of Sunway Research and Innovation Center, ambassador of Peace, head representative Nepal at SPMUDA International, Nepal. So here we have a special guest from Nepal. So let's all welcome him, and here we bring to you Mr. Pradeep Sapkota. Over to you, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much. First of all, yeah, it's my great honor and pleasure to be here in this great platform. And also, I would like to convey my warm regards to you all, especially to dear brother Raja Paulo, by inviting me on this amazing platform where we all people are walking and running, moving, diving for the peace. Our ultimate goal and the target is to spread the peace all over the world by sharing our ideas, expertise, knowledge, technology, resource fund, whatever we have. So as a human being, yeah, that's our responsibility to help and to join all together. Yeah, namaste and good evening to you all. This is Datu Pradeep Sapkota from Nepal. Yeah, well, regarding to the world peace and also the climate action, here we are doing several projects here in Nepal, through Africa and Philippines and some European countries. So I'd like to present our project activities by which we can share what we are doing and how shall we collaborate together on the field of the peace through sustainability along with the climate action. So I'd like to take your request to share my screen by which I can share you the slides.
Yes, sir, we can share, sir. You can share. You are the co-host.
Oh, sorry, just a moment. Yeah, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, brother. Please continue.
Great, good. Just... This is Datu Pradeep Sapkota. I'm the adopted son of the Royal House of Boloi, which is based in Philippines. In 2018, they adopted me as a noble son. And also I'm the peace ambassador and the head representative to Nepal of the SPMUDA International. And also here in Nepal, locally, we have this Research and Innovation Center. So I'm the founder director of the Sunway Research and Innovation Center and involving with other organizations across the globe for the peace and sustainability through the education. Well, my background is in software engineering and then master's in business administration. So we are trying to integrate the technology and entrepreneurial skills from the community level to empower the people, children, and women group. So now we all are here talking about the climate action for peace. So since our establishment here, we are doing from our scale more or less to spread the peace by integrating with technology to fight with the climate as well. So what we are doing here, especially we are doing the research on the base of the ICT, the information and communication technology, and innovating and also make some prototypes by which we can implement in the community. So Sunway Research and Innovation Center, this is the social enterprise which initiates and promotes the use of ICT for education and agriculture innovation among the young farmers, especially from the rural communities. So our project highlights are, we are setting up our lab, and also at the moment I'm talking and presenting this speech from our lab. Yeah, so we are also giving the training to the youngsters and also the rural people, how the drone, how the technology we can integrate, how it works, how to assemble. Here we have also the institute under the Sony Research and Innovation Center, where we give the training to them. And recently we developed here the smart weather monitoring device. Just for example, in Nepal and other countries, while I visited other African countries, also in Nepal, most of the farmers, they would like to do the agriculture inside the greenhouse, right? But the problem is that they don't know what is the real-time temperature, the humidity inside the greenhouse. They are just using like the manual thermometer to check. But here, what we are doing is that by using the hardware and software, by using the IoT technology, that we are developing the own monitoring device, where we also give the training to the students, the youngsters, so they can develop by themselves. That means we are making them self-independent. I'll show you later how we are doing in the reality, and already we implemented in our research farm as well as in the forestry to monitor the agroforest. This is the greenhouse model, and recently during the COVID time here we set up the smart greenhouse by the help of the Dutch government, the city office of Den Bosch, and also the one world citizen based in the Netherlands. And now we are working on the robotics, also to pick up the garbage like the plastic from the road, from the highway, to address the climate action, as well as on the agriculture field to sow the seed or maybe watering inside the greenhouse, whatever. And our ultimate goal is, yeah, we are trying to do the research on the drone where we can spray the pesticides, but not the pesticides, but the herbicides, where we can make our own manual fertilizer, the organic fertilizer, and we can use the drone for that, because we are mostly focusing and practicing for the organic agriculture, the organic farm. So this is the skeleton of the agriculture, like the smart greenhouse here we already developed, and it is running and happening in our agriculture center. So here we made the device which monitored the real-time data like the temperature, humidity, light, and also they figure out the moisture for the irrigation. And through your mobile app, you can control wherever you are. It doesn't matter whether you are in India or maybe in Europe or Africa, just you need to connect with the internet or the data, then you can perform, you can control your system and also the monitor your system. This is the real demo, a real picture of our project in our premises here, which was funded by the Den Bosch City Office and the one world citizen from the Netherlands. And here we made the device which are measuring some parameters. This is the screenshot of the mobile app. And also another interesting thing for the non-technical people, the farmer, they can visualize the data through the graph. So if something will happen, then the graph will fluctuate from according to the data, how it monitors or measures. And also that system gives the alert to the farmer's telephone on their hand. And also another interesting thing, we mostly prefer to use the local resource. For the sustainability, most of the people are talking about sustainability, but in the depth, it's very hard to find out the sustainability. But what we always would like to say, and what we always believe, that until and unless if you don't use your local resources from your surroundings, then you can't find the sustainability. It will like just for the fun. So to make the sustainability here, we use some old bikes and we made like the tools to plow the field and to sow the seed inside the greenhouse or outside the greenhouse. So in the picture, you can see myself welding and making the tools from the damaged bike. So from our team here, we are doing that and we made over here and we already implemented in the community. Now the people want, and we are focusing to collaborate with like you people and also the experts and the organizations to scale up and to integrate from one community to another community. And recently, just last month, we developed this another devices in our lab here. It is based on the LoRa device. The interesting thing is that in the rural area, there is no Wi-Fi and no electricity, let's say in the agriculture field. So we made this device which operated through the solar panel. And to get the real-time data, we need the Wi-Fi. But if we are using from this LoRa device, we don't need the Wi-Fi. So without the Wi-Fi, it transmits the data to your server at the home where the Wi-Fi is located. So it works between 10-kilometer distance. That is what we already tested over here. So that is measuring like the NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. Also the GPS sensor is included, which also measures the soil moisture, soil temperature, humidity, air temperature, air quality sensors, soil conductivity sensors, soil pH sensors. So all the sensors, that equipment we equip over there by doing the programming, and we are monitoring the data. Also, it is customizable. That means whatever the farmer needs or whatever your agriculture need or your community need, we can make. So it depends on the users or the customers or the people, what we need, what kind of parameter we need to measure, so we can develop. By saying that, on the parallelly, we are also giving the training to them, how it works from the basic level. Why? Because if we buy, in the market, we can buy the ready-made stuffs. So it looks very fancy and also a bit expensive. But if something will happen or damage, then we don't know how to maintain, how to maintain. So it will take a time. Also, we need to wait the exports. Otherwise, we have to buy the new one. But in this prototype, in this system, what the people can do, they can maintain by themselves. They can figure out what's the problem, what's the fault on which part, and they can maintain by themselves. That is what we give to them, the trainings and also the skills. So you can see here on the picture, we tested in our field from the agriculture field. So on the left side, you can see standing, we set up that. So it monitors the data and it sends the data to the B, where another LoRa device must have to be in the Wi-Fi network, so they can communicate in between 10 kilometers, and you can easily monitor the data. And those data will upload it on the server. So through your mobile app or your web app, you can easily monitor, and you can either irrigate or you can alert the farmers. And also recently we practices to plant the tomatoes inside the greenhouse and tested those kind of these tools and the devices. Where nowadays, most of the youngsters would like to integrate with the technology. We all know that, like from the India, Nepal, and other developing country, most of the youngsters are moving from one country to another country because of the lack of the skills, ideas, and also the opportunity. But I would like to say the opportunity is in those developing countries, because there are so many things we can do. Just the thing is that we need to collaborate with you all and to develop the technology, to share the ideas by which we can protect our environment and then we can feel peaceful environment and we can survive. Also, recently we did the reforestation in our 10 hectares of the land here in Nepal, in collaboration with the Dutch organization and also the district forest office, the Nepal government. And now we are installing that device, LoRa device, in the field where we are planting. So we are monitoring the data from the remote area, from the forest as well. And also in 2021, there was the competition, Youth Start competition. We succeeded to have the second position, and we won like the 10,000 of the euro in collaboration with the Dutch organization for the Agriculture Innovation Award. And also recently, last week, we also got the award as a scholarship to participate and to present our demonstration in the Indonesia. The event is starting from July 2nd to 8th on about the natural and cultural heritage. So we two are selected. One is the high school student who is also the trainee from our research center. And myself, I'm the social entrepreneur and also the mentor to the students. So we two are selected for the full scholarship, where we are bringing those prototypes in Indonesia, where from the 70 countries, the people are coming over there. And why we are a bit unique is that we give the training and also we help them on the research and development of the production, like the device. And we always focus, let's create our own food production by integrating with the technology. Also, we need the forest, because now and then, we know there is increasing on the global warming. And at least if we do something from our community level, then we can maintain the global warming as well. So this is the structure. How we do is that we do the lecture, the programming training, and also the practical on the forest. So these are the key activities we are doing all together. And also we'd like to collaborate with you all. So yeah, I hope from the coming days we can collaborate together to make the better world and to spread the peace from one corner of the world to another corner of the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you indeed, Dr. Pradeep. It was really insightful, and we all are super impressed with your presentation, the ideas, innovation. Of course, it was very much knowledgeable for us. In fact, Dr.
Thank you very much, Pradeep. Really delighted to see your work. I'm much impressed sitting here. I'm observing your activities, especially greenhouse gases. It is affecting a lot because of that. We are facing global warming, climate change, and the impact is high nowadays. Already, the younger generation also able to understand. But the way you are taking up, especially I was impressed with the device LoRa, which can check the pH level and also the moisture and the NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium levels, everything which is required for the farmers. So amazing, which is a device with the software and hardware. And I was much impressed. Immediately, while I'm talking, I felt like, yeah, let us collaborate and do the work for the sustainability as well as for the welfare of the farmers and the underprivileged. So that's why I reacted immediately, sir.
He's
Thank
very
you very
close
much.
friend of us, ma'am.
Thank
Certainly we collaborate.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We collaborate together by the help of the brother Raja Paulo. Yeah, thank you.
Deepa ma'am, over to you.
Thank you so much. And moving on to next.